Good afternoon, sir. This is an example of a DSS software or Decision Support System software. I choose the Clinical Decision Support System or CDSS, which is an application that analyzes data to help healthcare providers make clinical decisions. It is an adaptation of the decision support system commonly used to support business management. Software that I will demo is SmartX Medical Tests Analyzer. This tool helps with understanding and exploring medical lab results. It automates, organizes, and explains complex patients' laboratory tests for tracking crucial information required for making quick and prudent lab test analysis. This can help you keep track of patients' results of lab test history. It allows you to insert a patient short demographic data and update it. Lab results records are listed in the grid from under a name of each patient. After running the medical test analyzer, the tool has four main buttons: the Add Test, Edit Test, Report, and Analyze. The Medical Test Analyzer main window is split into two sections, this one and this one. Each section represents a grid with information about patients and test reports. Medical Test Analyzer enables you to resize each of two sections by using Special Center Splitter, this one. When you pass the mouse pointer over the central horizontal edge, the cursor changes to indicate that both sections can be resized. So you can do this and that. So add test. Select a patient in the upper grid or add a new one. Then click Add Test button. Test window interface will pop up. By using the interface, you will be able to insert values from your lab test report. So these are some medical terms. Profiles, microbiology, cytology, other profiles, and symptoms. So this will be the patient's name or the user's name, last name, first name, middle initial, date of birth, test date, test time, so asking if you're a smoker or not, then gender. So go back in the main window. When you select a patient name in the upper grid, you can see all test reports associated with this person in the lower sections grid. So this is the one. The lower grid is a grid where all lab reports of a selected patient are stored. So this one. Edit test. By selecting a test grid and clicking Edit Test button, you will be able to update the selected lab test reports. So, example, we will change the name. Let's just add 2. Then click Save Test. Yeah, and go back. So, as you can see, the last name was updated. Next is report. If you got recently laboratory tests performed, you can have been given a copy of the report by the lab or your doctor. You yourself would have a hard time deciphering the lab results. The typical blood test report is a document that needs to be translated by a lab technician or doctor. With some efforts and design-minded thinking provided in medical tests analyzer, tests can be as informative to patients as they are to physicians. And with a bit more understanding, patients can become participants in their own health. Blood test results are presented in the column format. The test name is at the top. In the next column, the actual test result is presented in a number. The numbers are colored and each color provides a meaning. So the values, the next column, state the unit of measurement for the lab test. Another column will list the normal ranges for that particular test. The number colors are designed to quickly alert the reader of the test result to unusual or abnormal lab test results. The red result would indicate that the number is high compared with the normal range. The blue indicates that the number is low compared with the normal range. If the number is black, the result within a normal interval. If a test result has an abnormal value, you can find a short context that explains the situation. The explanation is listed below of the procedure result. This is an example of the result. If you can see the underlined word, so this is the brief description of their suggestions. So let's go back to the main window. Analyze. Medical Test Analyzer is the first diagnostic clinical decision support system to find widespread use, with physicians reporting that SmartX significantly and positively impacts patient outcomes. The tool is a knowledge-based CDS system that uses lab test results that you are inserting from low sheet reports plus symptoms related to a diagnosed health condition. This system proven to enhance diagnostic accuracy, aid therapeutic decisions, and improve patient safety. It also helps quickly formulate a differential diagnosis for the patient and allows quickly make appropriate disposition of the patient. So select a test. In the lower grid, click the Analyze button. So we click the first, then it will generate lab results analysis report that will include interpretations of critical results that are abnormal or outside the reference range. It will note on the report what certain test results may indicate. So when you click this, so this is an example of your result. The big advantage of Medical Test Analyzer is that you have a vast of information when you need it. You would not have had to pour through medical books to come up with the same information that you came up with using this system. So let's go back to the main window, then charts here. So by clicking charts button, you will be able to generate medical statistic test, charts, graph, diagrams for a particular patient's examination. Each new test is saved separately for reuse with similar cases in the future. By using the charts feature, you will be able to describe the systematic documentation of a single patient's lab results history across time. So this is an example of your lab test result. High test values presented as red graph areas. This one, the charts. Low test values presented as the blue graph. Normal values are in white. By using the Save as Word document here, you can save the chart as a Microsoft Word document.